The unit 3 is about music. My music is the heading of the unit. Here we're going in the pages 28 and 29. Okay, so look at the pictures. What do you think we're going to talk about in this unit? According to the heading of the unit and according to the pictures, what do you think we are going to talk about in this unit?
Music.
Yes, we are going to talk about music to understand new words. Okay. For grammar, we're going to study the verbs followed by gerunds or infinitives. Those are those verbs that we add ing to make them infinitive. Okay. So here in the picture, 5 music. Let's talk about music and music events. So here, let's work with words. Let's work together and do the task. You have 3 minutes. Make a list of words. Use the pictures to help you. We have pictures from letter A. Letter A is the big one. To letter F. Okay. Look at the chart A. Said, kind of music. The fact is rock. Instruments to make that music. Guitar. People, they need a singer. Kinds of group. They call themselves band. Places and event, concert. Can you make your own list? For example, I'm going to do my own list. Here I'm going to write for example, here, can I put jazz? Instruments in this kind of music.
Piano.
Good. What kind of people?
Dancers.
Dancers. What about players? Okay.
Players.
Yeah. They play, they just play. Okay,
Okay.
maybe they have singers, but the kind of group. Okay, orchestra. Right here. Places and events.
I don't know.
Could be a hall, a theater. Okay, now make your own. says that you have 3 minutes.
Maroon 5. Maroon
Yeah.
5 is good.
Laura, you have to listen them. You can learn English.
My father loves sugar song.
A sugar, yeah. My favorite is Sunday morning. Okay, you have to listen. Okay, let's match 2 words to each photo and add them to the table above. This table above. Okay, so here, speaker 1 to E. Okay, here we have to match 2 words to each photo. Add them to the table above. Then, audience.
B.
Okay, audience, band, brass band, conductor, float, folk, jazz. Folk is like traditional music, like
Folklore.
yeah, popular, yeah. Jazz, opera, orchestra, performance, trumpet, and band. So letter A is a band venue. That's what it says. The letter B. The letter B.
This audience.
Audience opera. The letter C. Jazz. Jazz trumpet. Okay. Let's listen and match the speaker from 1 to 6 to the photos from A to F. Okay. So we can complete the sentences and then listen and check. I'm going to read. 1. We started playing together a year ago, but I've played the flute since I was 12. I also play the trumpet in the school brass band. Okay, so match with the letter of the photos. For example, number 1 is talking about the photo. The person who is talking is in the photo F. Number 2, the sound of the orchestra in the concert hall is fantastic. I've seen the conductor before, but I've never seen him conduct Beethoven. Okay, who needs a conductor to play? Which photo shows you a conductor?
Letter E.
I think E.
Yeah. Number 2, I cannot see. Okay. Number 3, Thank you for coming to the Neuron Jazz Festival. Now, please welcome one of the greatest trumpet players of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for
Jazz.
yeah, letter C. Okay. Jazz players of all. Okay. Number 4. Okay. Number 4. I don't like opera very much, but a friend gave me a ticket and let me put this so you can just have an idea. I don't like opera very much, but a friend gave me tickets and I really enjoy it. I think the rest of the audience is having a good time too. People are shouting bravo all the time.
Letter B.
Letter B, yeah. Okay, don't add the letter B to the spaces. It was my mistake. It's just to say that 1 match each photo. And 5, I usually perform folk songs. I mix old traditional songs and more modern stuff. If I give a good performance, then people give me money. It's this guy.
Letter D.
The letter D, this guy. Okay, 6. The venue is amazing. I've never been to a concert in a place like this with all these hills and rocks. And the band is performing very well. Of course, the letter A match here. Now, okay. Now we can complete the spaces with this workbox. So here, the what is amazing. I've never been a concert in a place like this. All these hills and rocks and is performing really well. Okay. So it says, the venue is amazing. I've never been to a concert in a place like this. With all of these hills and rocks, and the band is performing really well. So what is the next word to complete the number 1? Who is performing very well?
Word, teacher?
Here. I'm going to read it again. It says, the venue is amazing. I've never been to a concert in a place like this with all these hills and rocks. And the band is performing very well.
The band.
Yeah.
Says.
Yes, it's the band. Not the bands. Okay. Number 2. Pay attention. Thank you for coming to the Newton Jazz Festival. Now please welcome one of the greatest trumpet players of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for...
Jazz.
Jazz.
And festival.
Welcome to one of the greatest players. Trumpet. Okay. Trumpet players. Okay, good. I usually perform, okay. I usually perform folk songs. I mix of all traditional songs and more modern stuff. If I give a good performance, then people give me money. So I usually perform what kind of songs? Folk. Good. Traditional songs in more modern stuff. If I give a good what? Actuación.
Performance.
Yeah, performance. Okay, I have played number. I've played a flute. I've played a flute since I was 12. I also played a trumpet in the school brass band. So here, I played the
Flute.
which instrument?
The flute.
Flute.
Flute, good. Since I was 12, and I also played the trumpet in the school. In the school
Brass band.
brass band. Okay, over here. Okay, I don't like opera very much, but a friend gave me tickets and I am really enjoying it. I think the rest of the audience is having a good time too. People are shouting bravo all the time. So I don't like that.
Opera.
Okay. Very much. Okay. Okay, I think the rest of the
Audience.
audience. Good. The sound of the the sound of the orchestra in the concert hall is fantastic. I've seen the conductor before, but I've never seen him conduct Beethoven. The sound of the
Orquesta.
okay. Okay. I've seen the what?
Conductor.
Yeah, conductor. Okay, very good. I'm gonna give you 1 minute. You are in 9th grade. Did you recognize the difference between the vowel sounds? For example, it says, listen and repeat the words. Pay attention to the and O sounds. For example, hall, opera. When a vowel like this in hall, is followed by 2 consonants, the sound of the vowel is short. So it sounds like ah. But here we have 2 consonants, double L. But when, like in opera, is followed by 1 consonant and a marker E like this, the sound is O. This sound is long, O. When it sounds like O, the sound is short. ¿Qué pasó? Okay, you got it? So here, listen and circle the words with the O sound, short sound, and underline the words with the O sound, long sound. And then listen and repeat. Repeat. For example, stop. Stop. Which sound can you hear?
Long sound.
Stop.
Short.
Okay, so you have to B. B.
Um,
2 circles.
Okay, circle. And underlined with the other sound, with the long sound. You have 2 minutes and then ask me to check.